So lately, I've seen this post where Level CEO he posted a tweet where he says that with this one single file, that everything he do is in one single PHP file, and that file has over 4,000 lines of code, and it makes 100K per month. And it's his app photoai.com. So I was looking into this. Even though I've been programming for the last 10 years, I always thought that this is kind of like a mess to have everything in one file. But now, when I'm thinking about it, in terms of shipping apps fast, this could be actually the way to go, because like nowadays, if we look into the JavaScript stack, there are so many moving parts that could break. So I asked Claude to make two apps so we can compare it in terms of complexity and line of code. The first one is gonna be just like a one single PHP index file. It's gonna be like a demo app of to do, similar to things. And the first app is gonna be with the simple stack, SQL and PHP in one single file, and the other one is gonna be like a JavaScript full stack with Hono, Drizzle, Ban, Tailwind, and Vite and React. So this is what it got. If we look into the JS version of it with React and Ban on the backend, we got the client, main, the server, DB. So this one has 300 lines of code. This one has 400. This one has 600. And then we got files like index.html, package.json, tsconfig, and vite config. On the other hand, if we look into the PHP version, there's only one index.php file with everything in it. I mean, it looks kind of like a mess, but if it works, then that's not bad. So let's have a look on the PHP version first. I can send a magic link. This is just for the demo purpose, of course. So I can click on that. I can make a PHP app. Boom, we got it here. And I can mark it as a done. If I refresh, you can see that, and this one is the JavaScript version, basically the same app. This is gonna be JS version. Send magic link. I can click through it, and so if we have a look on the comparison of those two, both of the app same to the app built wise. It has magic link. It has schemas for projects, due date. The UI is the same. The difference is that the PHP version has 600 lines of code. The JS version has like over 1,000. So it's twice as much. And we got, of course, more files. Oh my God, this one. No dependencies. Basically, just pure PHP, HTML, and CSS. With PHP, we have no build time, which is really nice. And of course, the deployment is way faster because you just push that to one index PHP. Oh yeah, this one is a big one. We are not doing the server side. It takes way longer to see the page because on the PHP, we just render the whole thing. We just send it back to the user. Whereas in the JavaScript, it has to render the empty div root of the JavaScript app, and then it has to do some fetches. And once it's done, then we're gonna see the UI. That's why if I refresh the JavaScript version, you can see there is a loader because it needs to fetch and get the data of the user. Whereas in the PHP, you refresh and see it right away because it's server side. Everything done in one PHP file, which is insane that this one single file can run the whole SaaS. So I'm not saying that this is the way to go. I'm just saying that if it works, then it's really nice. So my point is that I'm not saying that everyone should be writing your whole SaaS into one PHP file. I'm just saying that it works for Levels, for Pieter Levels. And maybe even though I knew about it, I've never looked into it. So my next step would be to build like a small app based on that to see if it's actually possible to make the whole SaaS based on like one single app, especially nowadays when we have all the AI tools that can do it for us. Because before, a couple of years ago, that would mean that we have to learn PHP, and it could be a fun experiment. And now I can see more why he chose the PHP stack and why it works for him.